Hi again, how are you? Day 1616 of Sex Change Sabotage with Dr. Suporn Watanyusakal in Thailand, Chonburi, Thailand. I just wanted to say today that the difficulty of these videos is because the nature of the problem is so extreme, and it's taken so long to start to talk about it. It's very hard to filter the questions that I want to ask and I want to talk about between those questions and the questions that I find that I have interest in, but I find very hard for someone else to understand, and quite likely would get me labeled as crazy or not credible. So I did look at all my YouTube videos last night, at least the comments, making sure that I didn't miss anybody's comments. Some comments have been there for a couple of years, so I don't think it'd be worthwhile to try to respond to comments 2 years after the fact. So yeah, I'm out in the public. I'm definitely out of the way, and but occasionally some people come by and I have to interact with them, like this old man who's coming over here right now. I have to just wait and see what he does, but yeah, that's what's been difficult is when I'm doing these videos. I feel like I want to ask some of these questions that interest me, that I have an answer for, but something inside me is telling me not to ask these questions. So yeah, an old man just walked by with his cart. So I guess that's what I wanted to say first. To Nikki White is somebody who looks to be from the UK. I think she's from the UK. I don't know how I know that. Or why I think that. Certainly there's a number of viewers that are from the UK, that are, at least the YouTube is telling me they're from the UK, and I think one of Suporn's admins, Sophia, the chief admin, is from the UK, as well as the Yahoo group admin, Nats Wallace, I believe is her username, are from the UK. And at some point in all this, I kind of had a skepticism about wanting to get involved email-wise or any other wise with someone from the UK. I did look at some videos that viewers in Thailand were looking at, and And with Google Analytics, I'm able to see which countries view which videos, and so I made a list in 1 week's time of which videos that were viewed in Thailand. I think it was this past week, and then I changed the country to UK, and the same videos were watched there, plus some more. But the same videos were watched there, and this is just, you know, I've put 40 videos up, and there's, you know, 5 or 6 videos that were watched in Thailand, spanning all those 40, you know, randomly picked out, and they showed up on the UK list. So that just verifies for me that there's some connection between people in the UK and people in Thailand, and possibly a connection between the admin for the Dr. Suporn clinic living in the UK, and or the Yahoo group admin living in the UK and communicating with Dr. Suporn. So thought I'd mention that. So that's it for today. I'm not going to get technical into tissue deterioration and urethra, changing its angle of direction, any of that. It's just going to be a short one today, and I hope you guys had a Happy New Year. So take care, and tell somebody about my channel. I think I'd like to hear Nikki White indicate whether she believes my story. She hasn't come out on the comment section. I did respond to you, Nikki, last night with, maybe night before last, about your recent question about what happened on day 9 post-op. So I spent a couple hours trying to answer that, and it's a long comment, so you're probably looking at that now. But I was looking at all the comments, and I noticed that Nikki was one of the ones that said I was clinically depressed. You know, I didn't realize that. I remember reading that comment a couple years ago, and maybe it was a year ago, but a long time ago, and I just didn't respond, and it upset me. And when I was reading back through the comments and I saw it, I thought to myself, you know, I shouldn't be talking to Nikki, even though you've been very nice to me, Nikki. You haven't indicated whether you believe my story. You've indicated that you might do some investigation. You've indicated that I might be clinically depressed, and that I thought somebody wronged me. And recently you said that I believe something may have happened to me, or whatever happened to me may have happened, or I believe it to happen. And I'm just putting all these things together and wondering if this person in the UK named Nikki is really wanting to help, or is it someone that's posing, you know, as someone who wants something else, maybe some information, maybe my email. She's asking for my email. I don't know if it's true that you can get tracked by your email. I've heard that it can be done, and I don't want someone to find out where I live. So I'm just concerned. I'd like, Nikki, if you're listening, to respond why you believe, if you believe that my story has any merit. Is it believable, and why is it believable? And are the pieces of evidence, the 3 pieces of evidence believable, and that's the photos showing tissue deterioration. That's the video of me pulling on my groin tissue, and I forgot the other one. Oh, the ice experiment, the thermography experiment. Yeah, and this is besides the fact that I have photos showing sutures that don't dissolve after 15 weeks, and a positive formic acid test at 6 months post-op. So that's 2 more pieces of evidence, and then just the other crap that's around that's surrounding my visit in Thailand. So wish you guys the best, and Happy New Year.